Coming out is White. The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal! Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boys back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boys back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal. From Adelaide Arena in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, it is day 2 of the 2022-2023 RI St. M's hockey season matches with you here on Fansley Sports Network. It's the RI St. M's U14 side against the 95 Giants after a blowout win yesterday, a 10-2 victory. We go again here at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning. Happy Labor Day weekend, everyone, and welcome to hockey season. If you did not tune in with us yesterday, it looks like the equipment managers were hard at work last night, as it seems as though everybody's jerseys were repaired. We had a loss of a lot of letters and numbers during yesterday's game on all sides, and we'll see how that stands today. Hopefully nobody loses anymore. Mount in the home white with the red trim, and the 95 Giants in the black with the orange. And quickly, that's Dylan Crayer. Or Matt Crayer, my apologies. I did it. I was waiting for it to happen where I was going to get the two Crayers mixed. That's Hernandez. Hernandez works on through. Crayer tries to take an opportunity there. That one's going to kick all the way back, and that'll be stopped in net by Dallin McKinster, who gets the start today. Carson Mertz played yesterday. Phenomenal game for him. Gianella tries to push that one up along the boards. Bent, who did not get his jersey fully repaired, still missing a letter, continues that one along the backside boards. 95 Giants try to move this one out. Craftfully through the middle. That was the 46 of Baumgartner. Baumgartner got rubbed out of the play there. Spun around in the defensive zone, trying to see if they can stick it free. They can't, as Dylan Dean keeps that one in. Dylan Dean from Maple Grove, Minnesota, got his name on the score sheet yesterday. Just about everybody on this Saints roster did, in a 10-2 victory. That's going to be pushed back and will be taken by Brock Potter. Coming right in front, Giardello's shot, score! And it's 1-0 Saints early, just like they did yesterday. Nico Giardello from Guilford, Connecticut, getting the goal. 46 seconds in to game 2 of this season. Game 1 of the day. There'll be 4 games on the day today. Catala tries to push that one along. Got tapped by Caleb Rompf. Caleb Rompf lost every letter on the back of his jersey yesterday and is out there playing with a big blank nameplate. That one right in front, almost pushed through once again by Anthony Catalo. And a shot to save, and Catalo again. Another shot and another save. Arm goes up. We're going to get a penalty. It's going to be against 95 Giants. Mount's going to get a power play here as that one is tapped back across the blue line. Nicoletta and Catala trying to go for it, and a stoppage of play. And our first power play of the day. And an elbowing call, a 2-minute minor for elbowing. And it sends to the box the 24 of Conley. So 13 and change left to go here in the first, and already a 1-0 score for the Saints. As that one skipped past Afganov, and Afganov's going to have to chase that one back in his own back corner. Callahan tries to get down there to help him out. Callahan and Afganov in a tie-up battle. Third member of their team comes in. It's the 16 of Joe Gannon, and Gannon's able to pull that one free. Gannon, shot, score, Joe Gannon! A power play goal and a rifle shot for the Santa Monica, California native. So we've gone East Coast to West Coast on the right wing side. Giardello from Connecticut getting the first goal. Gannon from California getting the second. And Mount's out to a 2-0 lead already. They scored 5 in the first period yesterday and are out to a 10-2 final. Kinsler tapped that one back in as he works with Crayer. Back for Kinsler at the point. Kinsler takes a fire, and that's waffle boarded aside. On the sideboards, Mount still continuing on. That one sent in again. A good stick-collected save there from the goaltender, the 61 of Fitzpatrick, and then he sticks that one underneath his catching glove, or did they call it in? Mount's celebrating as it's in, and it is. It's in. It's a goal. So Christian Hernandez pops number 3. That one got right on the glove of Fitzpatrick and just scored it across the line. As Giardello works that one down. So the 3 of the 4 right wingers have scored a goal. Giardello, Gannon, and Christian Hernandez. And we cannot get all 4 regions of the U.S. on the right wing because Caleb Rompf is also from Rhode Island. But we now have Connecticut, California, and Minnesota on the board. That will be offsides. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. Rhode Island St. Sem's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by Stanley Tree, employee owned and operated. Visit StanleyTree.com for more information. By Joseph Lammy, attorney at law in Cranston, Rhode Island. Visit JosephLammy.com. And by RR Elite Recruits, with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports, including hockey, to be seen by the #1 coaches in the country Be a part of the #1 recruiting service. Join rreliterecruits.com today. For games on the docket, this is the first one. We'll have the 15s, 16s, and 18s against the Mount St. Charles RAM Saints against Boston Hockey Academy. That'll be a 15s game at 11, 16s at around about 1, and then the 18s at around about 3. And we'll say around about because we were about half an hour to 45 minutes late yesterday into our 3rd and 4th games. And you can catch all RI St. Thames hockey on Fans Only Sports Network throughout this season. Home games from Adelard Arena will be broadcast live right here on Fans Only Sports. It's fansonlysprtz.com. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and also bookmark the RI St. M's playlist, and it'll be easy for you to be able to get to all of your games. Watch them live or on demand whenever you wish. And we thank you to the thousands of fans who tuned in to yesterday's games. You look at the total number in, and around close to about 3,000 people yesterday tuned in to watch the games, and we really appreciate your support of Fans Only Sports Network and supporting us as we broadcast this RI Saints season, our inaugural full season of Academy hockey. Down in the deep corner is Ryder Kinsler, as Kinsler pulls that one out. Carried up with speed by Gannon. Gannon fires one, goes it back down and fires again. Coming right back out in front, and that was Cryer. And he spun one on top. Trying to go for a wrap. Cryer's got it! Score! Matt Cryer lights the lamp. And the Concord, Massachusetts native has goal number 4. And we're into a bit of deja vu. 5-0 at the end of the first yesterday. Will we see it again? Here goes Christian Hernandez. Hernandez drops that one back for Britton. Britton dumps it along the backside boards. Scooped around, came right back out in the center for Cryer. Gets to Britton. Britton fired one that hit traffic. Glance took down a Giants player and will get called for the penalty. Matt Cryer. And Cryer, who just scored the goal, will now spend 2 minutes in the sin bin as he gets called for cross-checking. Pluses and minuses on both sides early this morning as that one's sticked aside by McKinster, and finally the Giants have a shot on goal, and this one's going to scoot all the way down the ice, and icing will get called. Peter Nicoletta picks up the assist on Crayer's goal, and it's the 4th of the game for Mount. Wrapped around the backside boards on the face-off after the icing call. Glance takes a whack at it, comes back along the side boards, gets flipped up into the stands, and so we'll get a face-off back from whence we came after they get a fresh piece of rubber from the box below. Full day of college football action yesterday. NFL season still to come. And of course, throughout this year, you can follow. Oh, backhanded spinorama! And it's a goal And his second of the game for Nico Cardiella. Giardella gets his second of the game. And a spinorama goal. And here we are once again through not even one. And it's 5-0 Saints. And they've got a shorthanded goal to the mix. They had a penalty kill yesterday in the first period. They scored 2 goals in the span of the 2-minute minor. Giardello cycles that one back. He will take it outside of the zone, and then a dump and chase. And they're going to call icing. No, they're going to call an offsides. A 2-line offside pass called. We get a face-off back at center. Monroe wins that face-off for the Saints. Can work with Callahan on the corner. Off to Giardello. No, he actually switches back, going for Dean on the opposite side. Along the side boards. Pushed by the Giants. Not much to be said on this 95 Giants side today. They have barely registered a shot on goal. And they sit where they did to the end of the first yesterday at 5-0. Though there is still 6:52 left to go here in this first period. Hard shot again. That came from Bent. Bent cycles that one around the backside. Kinsler was able to poke check it away as it floated across the ice. It goes to Brock Potter at center. Potter dumps it down. It is not a dump and chase, as Mount will not make a line change. 95 Giants thought about it for a second. They hold. Spun around in the backside. It's the 38 of Harrison. Harrison is able to get that one forward as he looked for Conley on the wing. Conley sent that one high and wide. He had in front of him the 55 of Lavadier. It will go all the way back down, and an icing will get called, and we'll stop play again with 5-a-side hockey as the penalty boxes are emptied and 6:11 left on the clock here in the first. University of Rhode Island ice hockey season starts September 30th with a game against Oswego State. All URI ice hockey home games available right here on fansonlysports.com. Face-off won again by the Saints, and it's cycled around the backside boards. Off of the line, takes it from in front of his bench is Chance Adams. First time today that we've called his name as he gets involved. Nicoletta drops back. Britton overskates that one and is able to push it free. Puck popping around, finally lands on the stick of a Giants player for a brief moment before it's taken over by Chance Adams. Deep corner. Nicoletta moves this one forward and then gets pushed out of that play. So he has to backtrack after he got attacked upon by the 29, who unfortunately we do not have an exact listed number on the roster. That might be Tull. Looked for a second like there were two 27s listed. We got a handwritten roster handed to us by the 95 Giants, and we're trying to kind of go off of reading their own handwriting. Cycles down in the back corner. Caleb Rumpf picks that one up, and he'll move it forward. Right in front of the Mount bench. Interesting configuration with Adelard Arena, an old school hockey style barn, and you have the split benches where it's actually one on each side of the ice. Eliminates the advantage of having a long line change in the reverse period because everybody's even up to where they are. The penalty boxes sit where you would think another bench would be. Pinned in the back corner, trying to push it free is Callahan. Callahan finally does kick it along right on the back side of the boards in front of the Zamboni door. Kicked out to the corner. Moved along through the blue line area by Gannon. Gannon gets that one forward for Gualiberto. Added player to the roster as we did not see him yesterday, but that is what you see a lot of times in back-to-back games. players that did not play yesterday will end up on the roster sheet today. Glantz comes back out. Callahan takes that one along the sideboards. Galiberto overlaps him. Gannon and Monroe also out there. As Galiberto works that one along the back side. Pulled out once again. Gannon fired one across, and Glantz could have had an opportunity there to redirect. As this one's going to skate all the way down on its end. Kinsler far enough back, so the referee says no icing will be called. And he will take it outside of the zone. Glantz through the center. Takes that one forward for Crayer, and just a little in front of the pass was Matt Crayer. And so offsides is called, and we stop play with 3:27. Glantz wins the faceoff. Crayer whacks out at Glantz right in front, and that one scooted away from him a little bit. Hernandez, second attempt. Glantz score! And I think Crayer got the last tap on it. It is. It's going to be Matt Crayer's second of the game from Christian Hernandez and Jamie Glantz. And it's 6-0 Saints all over this 95 Giants side. And this is just the first period of play. Kinsler wraps around the back side. Giants might want to think about if they are going to make a goaltending change after this first period. See if they go back to Kutwicki, who played yesterday. Kinsler fires that one wide. Taken on the sideboards by Brock Potter. Potter sent that one in front for Crayer, was looking for another opportunity. Couldn't complete the shot. Kinsler goes down as it's tracked forward by Morrison on the backside boards as he looks for Conley. Conley rubbed out of the play there, and the Mount Saints head forward again out of the reach of Glantz, and we'll get a stoppage of play. Clock officially showing 2:21 left to go here in the first. Ciardello comes back, looking for a back pass opportunity, was bent on the outside corner. Another hard shot. That one's going to pop up and will be caught by Fitzpatrick. Face-off won by the Giants. Tried to be streaked forward, and a whistle and a stoppage of play. Are they going to call a penalty for the hit? They're just going to call the offside, and we'll get a face-off at center. Toll got lit up right at the center of the ice. That one is taken and passed along. And a shot and another score. Seven nothing. And they whistle on a stoppage of play. Did they even say who got the goal? Did the referee even say who got the goal? They credit the goal to Will Bent. Dylan Dean's going to get the assist. And this is where you get to a point when you're up 7-0 here in the first period of a play. That goal got scored. Mount didn't even celebrate. they know what they've done. They came to take care of business this season as a whole. They wanted to get a good start to the season in the opening weekend against the 95 Giants. They have done so. A 10-2 victory yesterday. They're off to a 7-0 first period today. Round the back sideboards. On the stick of a Giants player. Spun back around once again to be moved along by Doherty. Doherty gets that one only as far as the blue line before it's pushed back in by Callahan. Gavin Callahan takes that one into the deep corner. Then it's pushed all the way back out again. Monroe will cycle this one back in as Adams was able to get outside of the zone. Flying stick belongs to that of Adams, and he is able to reclaim his lost twig, and this spins around and actually is frozen in the catching glove of the goaltender Fitzpatrick. Well, we did not have the ice resurface intermission during the first and second periods yesterday, so we will see if we will get that today or if they're just going to play through and we're going to get the brief 2-minute respite. Taken by the Giants. Trying to gain out of the zone. They get through the neutral zone, crossed over in their own 2 players, and Gannon takes it back. That one goes up and deflects off of the padding right on the end of the mountain bench, and so we'll get a stoppage of play once again with just seconds left in the period. Puck dropped. Will be shepherded to the wall by Potter, and we have reached the end of the first. It's All Saints from the opening, 7-0 after 1. You're watching RI St. Sim's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network, and they are looking like they're going to take the short break, so we'll take one as well. We'll see you back for the second period. And we go for period number 2. 7-0 Mount. Girardello, Hernandez, Gannon, Matt Crayer with a couple, Will Bent. Everybody on the top side of the sheet has had either a goal or an assist in this game. They continue on with Fitzpatrick in net for the Giants. Dallin McKinster in net for the Saints. And a shot on McKinster. First time he's seen action in quite a while, and actually 2 right away. and he stops both of them, blocks that one out. Alberto pushes the 27 of Morrison to the boards. Afganov goes toe-to-toe and shoves out the 49. And that one slides all the way down the ice. Galiberto shot, and that one goes behind as Nicoletta tried to take an opportunity on it. Dumped back into the zone. Icing will be called in a stoppage of play at 14:59 officially. Face-off won by the Saints. Back to the blue line. Moved along by Monroe. Monroe pushes it across for Callahan and Glantz on the backside line. Callahan takes a shot from distance. Came right back for Cryer, and he couldn't spin that one. Cryer, sitting on 2, is looking for an early Hattie. Hernandez. Back for Callahan. Spins across. For Monroe in the corner, goes behind for Glantz as he cycles back around. Cryer at the blue line along with Hernandez. That one goes outside of the zone, and Cryer will have to backtrack, and the Saints will pull everyone out and dump it in, otherwise they would be called for the offsides. Back for Callahan once again. Callahan spins that one across. Looking from the outside corner and snagged in the catching glove by Fitzpatrick was the attempt on the outside from Max Monroe. All right, St. Simons Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network, brought to you by Stanley Tree, employee owned and operated. Visit StanleyTree.com for more information. By Joseph Lamy, attorney at law in Cranston, Rhode Island. Visit JosephLamy.com. And by RR Elite Recruits, with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches, including hockey, across 38 NCAA sports. Visit RREliteRecruits.com. A shot and a score from the 6, of Nico Ciardello, and that's his third. Eight nothing to the Saints. They scored 10 yesterday, which means they currently have 18 so far on the season, just early on, as Dean backhands one, and that one is stopped by Fitzpatrick. Wholesale line change for the Saints. Britton, Nicoletta, tries to get that one through, looking for Adams. Caleb Romp on the outside corner. Britton and Adams decided to go back to Nicoletta. Right in front was an opportunity there for Catallo. Comes all the way back, is scooped up before the line by Britton. Moved over and carried through by Romp. Romp overlapped Catallo, looking back for Adams, and that one went just wide of the cage. Kept at the blue line for Britton. Britton holds, fires, stopped by Fitzpatrick. Came back free and can be pushed all the way down. And on the stick of Harrison. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. 12:22 left to go here in the second. That one is spun along the backside. Continued along the backside boards. Pushed along by Callahan into the corner. Callahan fires that one, and that goes just off the edge of the glove of Fitzpatrick. Picked up in the corner. Callahan in a battle down there deep with Gannon. All the way back into the defensive zone. Monroe will cycle with it. Passes that one off for Callahan. For Galiberto. Galiberto lost the handle on that one, and so it skates all the way down and will be called an icing. Face-off won again by the Saints. Potter works that one around the corner. Kinsler will pass it up to Crayer. Crayer has it bounce off the backside of his boot, and they will push it across ice instead. Potter and Hernandez now work along the boards in front of the Mount bench. Potter and Hernandez decided to forearm shiver one of the Giants players, and now that Giants player has an issue with Kinsler. And a whistle and a stoppage of play, and actually it's another spin shot for a goal. What was the first? Thank you. Jamie Glantz will pick up the goal. And they are simply just passing it at the net and getting it to go past Fitzpatrick. One away from tying their total of yesterday. In front of the net, that is actually stopped by Potter, and then a shot from the Giants that is gobbled up by McKinster. There was the 40 of Pierce. There's Will Bent. Bent tracking all the way down. Lost a handle on it. Comes right back. Looking for Dylan Dean at the center. They couldn't get that one completed. Pinned along the backside boards. Giardello. Able to kick that one free for Dean. Dean comes back for Nicoletta. Nicoletta fires that one just wide. Britton. Giardello. And now the 7 of Nicoletta on the backside line as Giardello goes back in front of the net. Giardello, redirect. Can't get it to go. It's actually sticked aside that time by Fitzpatrick. Nicoletta collects it at the blue line. Pushed back in front. Loses a handle on it in the snow back on the end boards. And it cycles all the way down. Icing is negated, and they will push forward. Dumping down is the 22 in black and orange of the Giants. And it's Chiardona. Cycled back once again. Bent was trying to take one coast to coast. Couldn't get it completed. Off of the side boards. Carried forward. Catalo right in the center, and that one punches. Callahan pushes through. Catalo. Adams trying to go for it. Adams will spin that off to the corner, taken behind the cage by Caleb Romp. Romp tries to send that right back in front. Whistle and a stoppage of play as they are going to call a penalty. And on top of that, Fitzpatrick having made a save. And we'll send the 22 of Anthony Catallo to the box for 2. So Catallo gets called 2 minutes for roughing, and the Giants are on the power play for the second time. Did not work for them well last time. Mount scored a shorthanded goal. Kept in by Pierce, and that one is fired right on McKinster, who easily kicks it away. Whistle and a stoppage of play. Faceoff will come just outside of the blue line with 7:54 left to go. They will, for safety purposes, resurface the ice after the end of this period. Otherwise, there will be quite a lot of snow on the ice, and players will start to eventually lose an edge. This is a bouncing puck controlled by Gannon. Gannon whiffs on that one as the puck slides away from him on top of the snowy surface, and we don't mean that by being outdoors. Though come later on to the high school hockey season, we shall see if that one comes to fruition again. Last year we got a chance to head down to New Jersey and called the high school outdoor classic between the LaSalle Academy Rams and Christian Brothers Academy. And that was quite a thrill to A, get to be a part of that game, and B, get to call a game on an outdoor rink. Gannon pushes that one along the side boards. Cannot get it clear out of the zone. It comes right back through the center. Instead, it is finally controlled and moved along by Brock Potter for Galiberto. Galiberto along the backside corner kicks that one right by the Zamboni doors and is able to still hold on to it. The puck is sliding all over the place due to the amount of snow that's stuck on top of this ice from all of the players skating around and shaving it off throughout the first 2 periods of play. Carried here by the Giants as the penalty expires, and we're back to 5-a-side hockey. For a moment on the stick of the 51, and now finally slid all the way back down the ice. Ionetti had it, and then Ionetti goes down and wanted a penalty called. No penalty was called, and then the coach from the Giants box below us yelling to get on side as the puck was coming back. Christian Hernandez will scoop that one up off of the side glass. Looking forward for the 17 of Jamie Glantz, and it goes up and in. Christian Hernandez will get credited for the goal. It's the 10th of the period. Sorry, the 10th of the game. Not the 10th of the period, though it seems like that the way that things have gone. The final of yesterday's game was 10-2. That was after 3 16-minute periods of play. We are through 16 plus 10 of this one, and 10 goals have been scored already. Hernandez. Nicoletta will pick that one up in the backside corner. If you're the 95 Giants, you have to be looking at this Mount team And you look at the style of the jersey, and you almost think, are we playing against the Montreal Canadiens team from the 70s? Because this team is playing exactly that kind of way. They are just straight dominating in the two games, both yesterday and today. Monroe gets in a tussle on the backside boards. Will push that one forward as he gets it on the stick of Matt Crayer. Crayer was looking for Will Bent, who splits the wickets of two Giants players and had an opportunity on net. Callahan tracks back. It's picked up and tried to be pushed along by Chiardana. Chiardana gets that to the corner. Pinned along the side boards was his teammate, and then it is pushed forward again by Monroe defensively for the Saints. For Dean. Bent calling for it. Bent takes the shot, bar down! Four left to go here in the second. 11-0 Saints. Callahan tracks. Moves forward. Callahan drops that one. Came off of the stick of Chiardello. Back for Bent. Bent took a whack at it. It was kicked aside by Fitzpatrick. Off of the backside glass, right in front of the Zamboni doors. Scooted all the way across in front of Fitzpatrick, had him diving. Chiardello had an opportunity for it. Wraparound attempt rolls up the post from Adams. 3 and change left to go here in the second. Callahan goes all the way back. Dean. Monroe will chase that one to the backside boards. Monroe carried it through the middle. It's then taken away by the Giants. Ionetti worked for that one. Here goes Anthony Catallo all by himself. Catallo backtrack, and Fitzpatrick actually made the save. And Catallo was just having a little pass back and forth with his teammate, and not really the full stretch of effort put into that one as they lead this game 11-0. 2 left to go here in the second. 3 games still left to come. That one is shot, saved by Fitzpatrick. Hit hard on his wrist. Looks to be the 21 of Chance Adams. No, it's actually the 22 of Anthony Catallo. And Catallo is taking a bit of a beating yesterday and today as he heads off the ice and will just take a seat on the bench next to the trainer. All the way down for icing, and he'll stop the clock once again. U15s to come at 11, U16s around about 1, U18s around about 3. As they face off against Boston Hockey Academy. All those games available right here on fansonlysports.com. And if you haven't subscribed to the Fans Only Sports Network YouTube channel yet and or bookmarked the RA St. M's playlist, we recommend you do so. It will give you game notifications to your phone whenever the games go live, in case you happen to forget your schedule. So a minor penalty called for roughing and an assessed misconduct as well. With 1:44 left to go officially here in the second. Kicked along the backside. Nicoletta tried to send that one off to Afganov. Afganov holds. Pinned along the backside boards by Gannon. Gannon pushes that one back out. Goes to the blue line for Nicoletta. Nicoletta had Britton on the opposite side. Instead fires it through, and it's sticked aside by Fitzpatrick. Afganov from point sent that one into traffic. Gets kicked out of the zone. Can be scooped up, carried forward, and a save made by McKinster on the breakaway attempt. There's the 27 of Morrison with the breakaway. Galiberto sent that one across for Gannon. Gannon. Glance. Galiberto back to Glance once again. And a shot and another score. Oh, he saved? Check that. Fitzpatrick actually did make the save. Got caught underneath his knee pad, but outside of the line. So it was underneath his pad on the stoppage of play. Callahan sends that one down deep into the backside corner. It will roll along the backboards in front of the Zamboni door. Kick back out once again. Hernandez fired. That one hit traffic. Monroe goes back the other way. That one's taken and carried away by Crayer to allow the period to expire. And this game is written in the books already after two. It's 11-0 Mount over the 95 Giants. They will resurface the ice. We'll take a moment to resurface ourselves. You're watching RA St. Sim's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network.
Pharmaceutical company Prevacus says their new concussion medication Prevacol helps repair nerves and promote cell growth.
We can get the drug in the brain in less than 5 minutes. And our plan is when we get that diagnosis on the field of play, give the drug nasally, get it in the brain quickly. When it gets in the brain, it actually gets into the nucleus of your brain cells, and it reduces swelling, inflammation, and oxidative stress at the same time.
When Jake and I first talked about this many years ago, one of my first questions was, will this help me? And he goes, no, this is for treatment immediately when a concussion or you think a concussion has occurred.
Yeah.
The acute problems that exist later on in life, if we can take care of these at an early age and start getting some of these things to our children and grandchildren, I think we can make this game, our game, football, a safer place.
And so the whole goal is we're trying to make the game safer. And so Odyssey and this drug, we believe, can be a game changer in so many different ways. Yes, on the football field, in the game of football, because that's where my passion lies, but also in the game of life.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. In through the zone. Right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
If they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races, touchdown.
And board back out in front, a shot and a score. In through the zone, they're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice, open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back.
Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And board back out in front, a shot and a score. In through the zone, they're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice, open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back.
Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And board back out in front, a shot and a score. In through the zone, they're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice, open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back.
Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And board back out in front, a shot and a score. In through the zone, they're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice, open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back.
Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And board back out in front, a shot and a score. In through the zone, they're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice, open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back.
Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And board back out in front, a shot and a score. In through the zone, they're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice, open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
you know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
you know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal. Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
you know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
That is not an incorrect entry on our score line. It is 11-0 after 2 as we get set for period number 3 from Adelaide Arena in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Game 2 of the 2022-2023 season here on Fans Only Sports Network. We thank you so much for tuning in yesterday and today. And of course, we'll be back next weekend and throughout the season. Just check fansonlysports.com for more information. Chiardello, Hernandez, Gannon, Glance Bent, Dean, Catalo Crayer, Afghanov, Caleb Rumpf, the front line, Callahan, Potter, Britton, Monroe, Kinsler, Nicoletta, Berard. The starters, the defense today, Dalton McKinster been in net, and it's been just an absolute blowout. They scored a bucket in the first and then added a bucket to it in the second. .25 left to go here in regulation. Kinsler is going to chase that one. It's going to actually get down and will be controlled by McKinster. He'll just put his glove over top of it. We get a stoppage of play and a face-off. All right, St. Sim's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by Stanley Tree, employee-owned and operated. Visit StanleyTree.com for more information. By Joseph Lammy in Cranston, Rhode Island, attorney at law. Visit josephlammy.com. And by RR Elite Recruits with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches, including hockey, across 38 NCAA sports. For athletes looking to play at the next level, be seen by being a part of the nation's #1 recruiting service. Join RREliteRecruits.com and sign up for your 7-day free trial today. Giants move this one through the zone. It's pushed onto the backside corner. Kinsler will send it forward for Galiberto. Worked across for the 18 of Gavin Callahan. Callahan, Kinsler, along with Gannon, Glantz. And now they've switched and brought back Matt Crayer. My apologies, in the opening stages of the first period, I called him Dylan. We will see Dylan Crayer later on today. The Crayers are cementing themselves in Mount Hockey. Carried back out through the neutral zone. This one's dumped all the way down, and a nifty little glove save by McKinster, and then he dumps it right back out of his glove, so they continue on play. Monroe pushes it behind for Britton. Britton for Crayer. That one poked through. Glance. Off of the side boards. Monroe will chase that one. Monroe. Christian Hernandez has a few goals of the 11. That one goes right on and is pushed off by Fitzpatrick. Through traffic was that attempt, and it's pushed away. Flicked up along the side glass. Stays in play. Shot. Score from Dylan Dean. It's lucky number 12. And a baker's dozen. Possibly to come if they can get goal number 13. There's still 13 left to go here in this period. Ciardello has that one go off the skate of a Giants player. Came right back out in front and sticked aside by Fitzpatrick. For Bent. Will Bent, there it is! With 12:43 left to go. And this U14 side has now scored 23 goals in just the first 2 games of the season. That should not stand going forward, as we'll get into some of the more difficult competition perhaps later in the season. Games that will come against teams like Penguins Elite, Boston Junior Eagles, Boston Rangers. They'll travel to a lot. Team Illinois comes in to Adelard. A lot of competition left to be seen throughout the season. Now, this early start to the season has to be put away so that you don't get too complacent. Cataldo fires that one off the edge of Fitzpatrick's glove. Came right back, bouncing shot. That came from the 22 of Cataldo once again. That time did not hit the goaltender. In traffic, it's moved along. Through center ice. Callahan, offsides called, will stop play with 11:15. Afganov. Galiberto. Gannon calling for an Afganov that hit the post. Did it go in? It is. We'll see who they credit the goal to, as it was being whacked at by a couple of different St. players. And it looks like they're going to give it. They're going to give it to Gannon. So Joe Gannon does get credited for the goal. Nikita Afganov will get an assist along with Max Monroe. And Afganov adds to the score sheet the international flavor from Vienna, Austria. Ten and a half left to go here. It is 14-0. U15s will play following this game. 11 a.m. Eastern Time face-off for them. 16s and 18s to follow. Roughly 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock scheduled times. And we say that given that the U18s game faced off around close to 3:40, 3:45 yesterday on what was supposed to be a 3 o'clock face-off. Shot from distance and score by Brock Potter. There is not much left to be said about this game. Nine and change left to go. 15-0. Nicoletta's going to chase this one back. That's going to be a whistle and a stoppage of play for icing. Right back in front. That one will be frozen by Fitzpatrick. on the attempt from Jamie Glantz.
Did they say run it?
9 left to go. Nicoletta fires that one. Fitzpatrick will go ahead and make the save. And we will run the clock to the end of the game. A 15-0 lead for the Saints. So the 8+ minutes of play will take 8+ minutes to complete. Kinsler fires. That one popped up. Chiardello had an opportunity for it. Cycles back around. Afghanov from point. And my apologies, that was actually the 18 of Callahan. Cycled back around. A whistle and a stoppage of play for a holding call penalty, which will create absolutely no advantage and no time, as Kinsler will go in the box. 2 minutes for holding, and the clock will just continue to run in the midst of all of this. As you take a look at Dylan Dean, the left winger from Maple Grove, Minnesota, on the face-off there for the Saints. That's going to get cycled all the way down. We'll go for icing and then spin around the backside boards, and we'll take it back from whence we came. Ryder Kinsler from Vail, Colorado. Pretty good ski and snowboard town out in the Rocky Mountains. Britton has that one bounce off of the side boards right behind his foot. Chiardello scoops that one up. Minute left to go on the advantage. 6 left to go here in the period. For all intent and purpose, we probably have seen our final score of the game. And for all intent and purpose, to not make anything too embarrassing, they actually stopped adding goals to the scoreboard here in the arena at 9. We've continued to add them on the broadcast as we sit at 15. Off the side boards. Carried along through the backside zone. Will be pushed as Mount makes a change. Monroe sends that one. Tapped by McKinster for a second. Then Monroe loops it around for Bent. In 10 seconds, it will expire the penalty to Kinsler. Krayer is going to get taken down, and there's going to be a penalty called against the Giants. And it will be a 2-minute penalty for holding. And a face-off will come to the left side of Fitzpatrick as he takes a look back at the clock and certainly realizes that it's running. Potter. Catallo. Catallo sends that one across for Adams. Glanced off. Potter had that one deflect off of the skate of a Giants player for Catallo. Back for Potter once again. Potter will just carry this one around for a moment. Back to Catallo. Catala winds, fires. Fitzpatrick actually makes the save. Comes back off the post inside. Adams scores. It's a power play goal. It will be credited to Chance Adams from the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. And it's goal number 16 on the day. Not for Adams, we mean overall. Afganov will chase that one into the backside zone. Goes off of the backboard, loops around, and it's in for goal number 17 from Gallardo. I am at a loss of what else to say for the remaining 3 minutes of this game. I have been broadcasting for 10 years. I have never seen a hockey game at any level get put together like this. And to think that this is a U14 game, it is unbelievable the amount of talent that is on the ice right now in the red and white. Gannon tracks through. Off of the backside boards. He'll just leave it be. The Giants will pick it up and try to be able to clear the zone, which they can't even do as it bounces off of the side boards and it's kept back in. Poking at it is Glantz in the corner. Glantz sends one backhandedly and it goes wide of the net. Crayer takes a hold of that one for a moment. Potter has it. Potter will cycle around. He'll get caught in a tussle as he works with Glantz along in the back corner. It pops out again for Crayer. Crayer fires one. Glantz fires one. That one comes off of the goaltender. Glantz takes a shot, hits traffic. 1:45 left to go. Off the boards in front of the 95 Giants bench, Nicoletta will chase that one into the back zone. Nicoletta carries it forward for Glantz. Glantz rolls, fires. It will be frozen by Fitzpatrick. It will not stop the clock, and effectively this will end the game. Mount will make a line change, and we will reach the mark of 1 minute left to go in the period. Callahan will chase this one down the ice. Five goals in the first period yesterday. They topped that today and then just continued to go from there. 10 yesterday, 17 today, 27 on the weekend, and a 2-0 start to the season. Pinned on the corner boards. They will kick it around. Referees will not whistle the puck dead. It will scoot back out to the center. Be pushed along into the opposite side corner. The horn will sound, and that will be it. A 17-0 win for the Saints over the Giants, and they complete a 2-0 sweep on the weekend. We thank you for tuning in here on fansonlysports.com. Welcome to the 2022-23 RA Saints hockey season. We hope you've enjoyed this weekend's games, and we'll see you next weekend for more U14 action. Till then, For Match Ellis, Ron Robert, all of us here at Fans Only Sports, take care and have a great Sunday.